Ever get that feeling like some days just have a certain vibe? Or you meet someone and click instantly? I mean,
Yeah.
like, you just get each other, you
It's
know?
like magic almost.
Yeah, like magic. So are we just making this stuff up in our heads, or could there be something else going on, like maybe our zodiac signs or numerology?
Hmm. That's a great question.
Well, that's what we are diving into today. We're going to figure out how this whole zodiac and numerology thing works,
Yeah.
right? And we'll see if maybe it actually tells us something about, ourselves and the people around us.
Absolutely. When we talk about astrology, we're looking at the placement of those celestial bodies, like way out there in
The
space.
stars and planets and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. And especially the sun, like
Mm.
where the sun was when you were born, that's your zodiac sign. It's almost like, the cosmic weather on the day you were born.
And then there's numerology.
Yes. Numerology uses numbers from your birth date and, well, sometimes even your name.
Your name, too.
Sometimes. To come up with a special number, it's called your life path number. And some folks believe that this number can reveal some pretty deep stuff about who you are, like your personality, the challenges you face, and even, well, your purpose in life. So much can be packed in a single digit.
That is wild. Okay, so let's talk about zodiac signs first. How does my birthday, like the day I was born, connect to the sun? And how does that tell me who I am?
So picture this. The sun, right? It's the center of everything, the big cheese in our solar system. And as the Earth goes around it, the sun appears to move through different constellations.
Oh, like those patterns of stars?
Yeah, exactly, those constellations. And each one has its own unique energy and characteristics, kind of like an archetype. So depending on which constellation the sun was in on your birthday, astrology says you might share some of those qualities.
Huh, so like if the sun was in Leo when I popped out.
Then you might have some of those classic Leo traits, like being super confident, natural leader, and loving the spotlight, It's all about those energies associated with that little slice of the cosmos.
So it's like a cosmic snapshot.
Exactly, a cosmic snapshot.
That's so cool. Now, what about that life path number in numerology? How do we figure that out? And what can it tell us?
So to calculate your life path number, you add up all the digits in your birth date, the month, the day, and the year. You keep adding them together until you get a single digit.
So if you're like born on, I don't know, let's say July 4th, 1998.
Okay, July is the 7th month, so 7 plus 4 plus 1 plus 9 plus 9 plus 8.
You got a calculator for this? Or
You know me, I'm a numbers person. I can do that in my head. It adds up to 38. Then we add the 3 and the 8, which gives us 11. Now, 11 is one of those special master numbers we talked about, so you would keep that as is.
Oh, okay, so 11 special. So what if it wasn't a master number?
Then you just keep adding until you get a single digit between 1 and 9. And some numerologists, they like to throw in the letters of your name into the mix too, assigning a number to each letter. It can get pretty intricate. But the main idea is that your life path number vibrates at a certain frequency that reflects your true self. So let's say your life path number is a 7. That often means you're a deep thinker, you love to explore mysteries, and you might be drawn to spirituality.
So your zodiac sign is like how you show up in the world, and your life path number is like what's going on inside you.
You got it.
Okay, so here's the million-dollar question. How do these two things, like the zodiac sign and numerology, work together to tell me even more about myself?
That's where it gets really cool. You can think of your sun sign from astrology as the blueprint or like a broad archetype. And then your life path number from numerology adds the finer details. It gives a more personal touch.
Okay, so like, I'm a Gemini, but that doesn't mean every Gemini is the same.
Exactly. So let's take Oprah Winfrey, for example.
Oh, good example.
Astrologically, she's an Aquarius, right? And Aquarians are known for being innovative, they fight for what they believe in, and they just think differently.
You could definitely see all of that in Oprah. She's always coming up with new stuff, fighting for good causes, and she's just, Oprah.
Exactly. Now, Oprah's life path number is 5. And that number often points to a love of freedom, a need for change, and a dynamic energy. So if you put those two pieces together...
Her Aquarius side makes her want to change the world, and her 5 life path makes her go after it with, like, tons of energy and passion.
That's a great way to put it. It's like her Aquarius traits are amplified by her life path number, and it gives us a much deeper, richer understanding of her journey and all that she's accomplished.
It's amazing. So to sum it all up, astrology is about the position of the sun on your birthday, which gives you your zodiac sign and some general personality traits. And then we've got numerology, which uses your birth date and sometimes your name to calculate your life path number.
And that can give you insights into your deeper self, your motivations, and even your purpose.
Both of these systems offer a way to, make sense of ourselves and the world around us, to understand those patterns that we see in ourselves and other people. It's not about, predicting the future or anything, but just about gaining a little bit of insight.
Exactly. It's about self-discovery, not fortune-telling.
Okay, so here's something for you to think about. What's your zodiac sign? And do you feel like those typical personality traits fit you?
Hmm.
And if you know your life path number, does that resonate with you too?
And if so, how? What does that tell you about how these different influences might be shaping your life?
Lots to think about. I'm definitely going to be checking my numbers after this. Thanks for joining us for another deep dive. See you next time.
Until next time.